Good morning. Saturday, October 22nd, 2022. Another fine day. It's chilly outside. Temperature outside is about 25 degrees right now. It's gonna warm up to about 63 today, so it won't be too bad. Absolutely not a cloud in the sky this morning. It's actually pretty. It's pretty light right now. Had a little sliver of a moon last night. Gave off a little bit of light. The frost wasn't bad to deal with this morning. It was a freeze, not even a frost, I would say. But so everything looks good. Water levels are getting low. Water level right now is almost to the low level fault point. So 1698.7 shut off is 16.98 or 1698.0. So yeah, we're 7/1000ths of an inch. We are skimming. We have a low pond level warning, and because it's running on automatic level control, as the level drops down a little bit, the wicket gates will actually close, and as they close a little bit more and more to try to compensate for that water level, once it gets down to a certain point where it can't make any more adjustments, it'll just shut itself off. That's the way the program's designed. That is completely acceptable. It's going to shut off today or tomorrow, anyways. We've got a little bit of rain scheduled or predicted, and I'm not even going to say at this point it's about a 50% chance of rain on Wednesday and less on Thursday. But even though the forecast right there on the screen right now is saying, oh yeah, rain on Wednesday, Thursday, it's probably not going to happen. So yeah, things will have to be shutting down. Things will have to be it's going to be what it is. There's not a whole lot we can do. I can't go more than 10 days on the forecast, but even in the 10-day does not look promising. At best we have on the 31st, Halloween, we have a chance of about a 51% chance of rain. So, and that says quarter inch. Maybe it'll change by then. Let's hope so. But at this point, it doesn't look too promising. We are definitely in need of some rain. It's particularly dangerous at this point in time because the leaves have all fallen, and yet they're not getting moisture. So that really makes for a tinderbox. I don't know what the DEC. I'm going to try to find out what they are saying for a fire hazard, but I would tell you it's going to have to be at least a moderate danger. We're going to try to find out what that is. Maybe not. Maybe you won't be able to find anything out on the net. Who knows? That doesn't help me at all. We'll find out here. We'll find out. We typed it in. See if we can come up with an answer for that, because I would bet you what it is. But I would bet you it's pretty dangerous because, boy, just look at the leaf litter that's laying on top of the ground, and it's dry. there's just a very slight breeze. Humidity levels are still up a little bit because, in the mornings we still get a little bit of frost. But we didn't have a heavy one this morning, so I don't know what that's going to do to the, that the sun's going to shine like it says it's going to today. It's going to dry things out, so it's going to be kind of a touch and go thing. So just if you're going to be out there, you're going to be burning. Let's just, keep it safe. Because one thing firefighters don't want to do is we don't want to have to fight the fires. That's not it's not something that we look forward to. Mind you, every firefighter loves to get a call, but we really don't want to get out into the forest to try to put out a forest fire, because it's just difficult. It's very, very labor intensive. It's taxing on the equipment, and it's sometimes it's really tough to get into some of those spots. And we have to take out the quads and the different equipment that we use. Nobody likes to put an Indian tank on their back, with 5 gallons of water, and walk with a sprayer in their hand, because 8 pounds a gallon for water. That's an additional 40 pounds. Pretty intense. So. We'll try to avoid that at all times. We do have the funeral today, and we're gonna be putting on our. It is a moderate level right now. So, but everybody will be putting on their dress uniform, and we're gonna be doing an honor. It's basically honor duty. We're gonna line up. We go in as a group. We come out as a group. We honor. The casket comes out, and then we salute. That's tradition. There won't be because the gentleman was not a active firefighter. He was a retired firefighter. Because he was not active, they won't do a last call. That's reserved for active members. And we don't ever want to have to do another one of those. We did it a couple of years ago, and for one of our members that passed away, and it was a tough. It was a tough thing to go through. We don't ever want to have to do that again, so we're avoiding that. I did remember what we're supposed to do on Sunday, but I can't tell you. We've got a surprise coming up Sunday for somebody, and I don't want to have it leaked out, and then they come back to me and say, "Well, you leaked it out." Well, I don't. So we're not going to tell you what's going on there. We do have, after the funeral today, I do have, or this evening, I do have dinner. We get dinner with a couple couples, and that we kind of do it every year. It's just to get together. We have a good time. They're fantastic people, and they are our support group, and we hope that we're theirs. So it goes hand in hand. I think we could probably get you outside, take a look at what's going on out there this morning. Let me put my gloves on because it's a little chilly out. Take a look. I can see what the river looks like. I haven't done that yet. So we'll just run out there, take a look real quick, see what's happening. Yeah, it's a little lighter out. It's not bad. The chickens, when I come down last night, they had unplugged their light. It may not have been them. It may have been something that got in the coop, and they were running around. But the door was closed. They weren't happy. There were a couple of them stuck inside. Everybody else was out. So That rooster right there. He tried to peck me last night. We'll just say he learned how to fly. And now he runs. He's gonna go off to freezer camp. Yeah, you. So he's number one candidate. As you can see, water levels are low. You can see the leaf litter that's laying there. I'll give you. That's pretty dry, and it's right here next to the river. So that's and it's 7 o'clock in the morning. So that should tell you something. But that leaf litter is what causes the problems with the ground fires this time of year. Because that'll just boom and be gone. It'll be a quick flashover fire, kind of. And we don't want to have to do that. Let's take a look downstream. You can see how low we are. That's what's dropped in the last few days. So we always have to be mindful of that. We'll go back down this way. Look at the tail race. Let's take a quick look at the young chicks. There's the young chicks and the turkey. They're just hanging out. Oh yeah, I hear you now. Yeah, Pete. Yeah. So yeah, they're enjoying the heat light. We're counting the turkeys. We've got 3 right there. Maybe there's one inside the coop. Better go check. Nothing be worse than losing a turkey at this point. All the way to the top. You're not supposed to be up that high. I know you like to get up high. Somebody knocked the box over. That's generally a turkey that does that. They try to get on there because they think they're supposed to. So we'll put that back real quick, just so the girls can use it. Knocked an egg out of it. But I would guarantee you that was that turkey. All right. Sorry, ladies. Sorry. Okay. All right, let's go back to what we were originally doing. What's your problem, mister? There's both of the other roosters. That one there. That one. That's the one I'm thinking about keeping. This one will probably go off to freezer camp unless somebody needs a rooster. They're not fighting as of yet, or I haven't caught them fighting. So as long as they don't start fighting, we'll be okay. We'll let them live a little longer. Got a couple weeks before we dispose of the turkeys. And we're going to do that the week before Thanksgiving. So let's swing you around here and take a look downstream first. That's always nice. I enjoy that view right there. We're down a little bit. You can see on the sides there, the water level's a little bit lower. We'll swing around here and look upstream again. I have seen water up to the concrete foundation. We're not standing down here where we were when that's flowing that heavy, but it has been that high, and I will bet you in the spring we will see that or near that again. Because it has not been a very rainy summer. We haven't had a lot of fall precipitation, so we should see that come back around in the winter then. So kind of strolling down here, downstream here. I'll show you which way we're going. We're going down this way. Let's go up this way, over here. This is where the spring stream comes down. You can see it flows in here, makes a pool here, then runs out between the rocks and enters the river right there. In the spring, or during heavy rains, this really gets a lot of water on it, and it actually will run on the other side, downstream a little bit more. Let's wander this way. Some of these rocks were put here during the excavation for the building, because a lot of these trees weren't here then. So some of this is been placed, some of it's not. You can get an idea of how high the road is, because the road is up there. This down in here is basically where the edge of our property is. It runs along this little ridge right here and runs straight up through there. That's our edge. A little different perspective from down here. You can see the other, where the bedrock is sticking up here, and it kind of makes another little waterfall. You can see, if you barely see up through those trees over there, where the other waterfall is. So this area, you could with a pair of knee-high boots, you could walk across this river every day down through here. It widens out. It stays fairly narrow, fairly shallow, and it's real narrow up next to the powerhouse, and that's the only spot that really gets narrow. We don't usually use any of this area down in here. It's just mostly, it's usually wet and damp, just because it's low. The drainage that comes from this side up through here. We're standing at kind of like a junction. Right through there, that's a drainage coming from across the road up there. This is a spring, and they join back there where we crossed earlier. Up on top, this goes up, makes about an 8 to 10 foot rise, and it kind of plateaus out there. A lot of water laying up in there, a lot of mud. Then it goes back up the hill, probably another 20 feet. So quite the steep terrain right there. Again, you can see the trees have lost the leaves. Winter is approaching at a rapid pace. You can see back over this way. There's some trees up there. Those are actually on the other side of the road, going up the mountain on that side. All right. Well, I guess I'll finish up my stuff today down here. I'll see if I can get a couple pictures for you somewhere else. You know, as always, hopefully the sun is shining where you're at, and you guys have a great day.